Well, hi guys, Mark here. Well, we're here on the lovely hills of Ringstead in Dorset, south of England, and I'm going to be, all being well, going to be taking off here on my paraglider and flying out over to the cliffs right out over there, if conditions allow for me. So anyway, let's set the wing up, final checks, and then away we go. So safety checks all done, strapped in. Got about 15 mile an hour coming up the hill, a little bit gusty at times, so we're just walking around to build the wall of the wing, just walking around, pulling the wing up into wind. Okay, up she comes, and check wing, and we're off. Beautiful. Wiggle wiggle into the seat. So the thing with Ringstead is you just sort of stay in the lift of this little small ridge for a while, and you have to sort of gain your height here. So you gain your height here if you can. And that bleeping you can hear is just my vario telling me that I'm going up and down. So I'm just gonna go up and down the ridge for a while. Just getting a bit more height yet. So left hand turn. Just need a bit more height yet. There we go, there's a nice bit of breeze taking me up and up. Come on, up we go. Nowhere near high enough yet. Right, should get some thermals popping off here. Just going to mince around here for a while, trying to get some lift off these trees. Bit more height. There we go. That's nice. You're just feeling the wind strength and feeling that lift. Just have a play around here for a minute or two. Try and get a few more little thermals if I can. Try and keep relaxed, that's the key to it. So I've only been paragliding for a couple of years. I did my ticket a couple of years ago. I've been paramotoring for quite a while. About 15 years ago I started paramotoring. Alright, that's better. Nice bit of height now. Whoa, big bump then. Okay, so got lots of height now. Okay, I'm going to go for it now. I'm going to go for the cliffs. So basically I'm heading straight ahead for those cliffs, about where my feet are pointing to now. So the idea is that you gain plenty of height, and then you come away from the little hill, and now I'm basically gliding towards those lower cliffs to then make it up to the higher cliffs here on the left over there. Let's say if I was to lose height and not make it, I can bail out in that field just down there. But at the moment, I feel like I'm going to make it okay. If anything, I'm gaining height rather than losing it, which obviously it's a warm day and I'm getting the thermals. So nice relaxed arms, keep your arms up. Absolutely stunning views of Portland Bill there in the distance. Sea looks blue. There's three or four guys at the moment. So I'm just now gliding. I can feel I've lost the lift now. So I'm aiming towards that lower cliff there, and then to work my way round. I'm just gliding now, heading towards that lower cliff where I should then pick up some lift. He says very, very hopefully, because if I don't get lift in a minute, I'm a bit scuppered. I made it over the power lines, that's one good thing. So now I'm hoping now to start getting lift now. Heading around this corner, should start getting the lift now. There we go. All good so far now. There, I'm getting the lift now, back in the lift now. So we're in business. Beautiful scenery here. Hoping and praying to get the lift off of here. So it's only the second time I've done this. There we go, there's some lift. Bleep, 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 bleep. Heading downwind a bit at the moment. Hoping and praying for some lift now. Flying close to the cliffs, but you've got to get the old lift. Coming round the corner. Heart's in my mouth a bit at the moment because I need to get this lift. Otherwise, I'm down on the beach. Here we go. Here we go. Looking good, looking good. Beautiful. Right up we go. Now we're in business now. So I'm just gonna fly around this ridge now. Basically you're getting the lift from the ridge now, a bit like when you see seagulls soaring. That's what I'm having to stay in, that lift, to keep me up. You can rely on the thermals as well, but that is quite an art which I've yet to fully master. But this is nice, coming up and up. Fantastic views now. Beautiful bit of lift here. There's someone up there, I don't know who that is. Guys, look at that. Absolutely stunning. This is why I paraglide. Days like today, you don't get many of them in the UK, but when it comes good for the wind forecast, you've got to go for it. So I've come from about a mile in that direction down there. So I'm just going to bimble around here for half an hour and enjoy, and then I shall start heading back to the car park. You've got Osmington down there, and you've got Weymouth Bay around the corner there, and then Portland Bill is that big island of Portland over in the distance there. So I used to paramotor about 10-12 years ago, but I gave that up for one reason or another, and I decided to take up paragliding a couple of years ago. And basically it's about a 10-day course called Club Pilot, and there's a lot to learn, but you stick with it and you'll get there. So anyway, this is what you end up doing. So this is the Wessex Club site here in the south of England. They've got about 20 sites. You basically join the club and fly all their lovely sites. And each site has a wind direction that it works in. So Ringstead is like southwest, west-southwest, for the wind to be coming up straight in towards me now. Look over my shoulder when I turn, and you've got that amazing view. Incredible. Just, you're staying in what's called the lift band. So if you see where that paraglider is, that's kind of where the lift is. If you fly out forwards, you kind of lose the lift. And if I was to fly out right over the field, that's how I could potentially land if I wanted to. But you're just sort of flying along the ridge here, just staying in that lift. Anyway, I've had about half an hour here now. Let's head back. So I'm going to head back down the ridge line. You can, if you've got enough height, make it straight line for the car park, but it's best not to. You don't think you'll make it, so you have to go back down the ridge line here, keeping your height, and then make a turn back for the car park. So that's exactly what we're going to do now. So let's see how we get on. So still staying in lots of nice lift at the moment. That's lovely. I'm going to stay exactly where I am. Whoa, there's a big amount of lift. Big lift. Under my feet here I have something called a speed bar. Basically, if the wind picks up and I'm not making forward motion, forward progress, you can push the speed bar down and that will lower the front of the wing to let me cut through the wind. But at the moment, all is good. So I'm just following the ridge line, kind of heading down that direction just to stay in the lift if I can, and then I'll start heading back towards the car park. So I'm heading into wind a bit now. It's quite slow moving forwards. Lovely view of the wing. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm just staying in the lift still. Going to be coming out of it a bit now because I'm just coming away from the ridge a bit. So still nice bit of height. Hopefully get some thermals off these fields and trees to keep me up. Just going to nose forwards a bit in towards the wind. So with paragliding, you're constantly kind of planning your next few moves really, and planning what if you lose the height and the lift. So what if for me at the moment is if I lose my height, I've got those fields straight down there to land in. So I'm just going to go around this house now and then start to slowly make my way back towards the car park. Hopefully we'll make it back with enough height. If not, no worries, I'll just I'll land in the bottom field. I'm just now going to start doing my return leg. So coming out of the lift now, the right hand down now. So I'm kind of going downwind now, hoping and praying that I've got enough height to make it back to straight ahead where you see all the cars in the distance there. You never know with paragliding, and I'd say I'm new to this, so I don't have huge skills at the moment. I don't think I'm going to make this. Maybe I might do if I get some thermals off these trees. Might just make it. Just could do with a thermal now off these trees. Might be able to just get into the lift now from this ridge. All being well. I'm going to fly towards the ridge now, try and get some lift going up here, which I have. Back into the lift a bit now, so we're looking okay. Hopefully I'll make it a bit higher. If not, I'll have to land just down on the left here. Anyway, we've made it back, which is good. It's quite windy, in actual fact. Try and get a bit of height from up here again. There we go, there's your height. Whoa, big bit of lift. Lovely. Just play around here for a bit, get some height again. You should always get a lot of lift in this area. I don't know if it's the trees or the angle of the dangle. Right, so a nice bit of height again now. So now I'm going to commit to my landing now. And it feels quite windy. I never like landing in windy conditions because you can get blown back. What I'll do is I'll try and land in that far part of the field over to the over there, because it's a bigger field, plus it's not as steep for the lift. So it does feel windy. But what I do is I'll come right out here, which is actually okay at the moment. It's nice and flat here, so I'm completely out of the lift now. Got quite a nice bit of height. I'm hoping to turn into wind now, and I can just bring it down here. That's the plan. Like that, touch down and pull on the wing hard and kill it. And we are job done. Sorry about the camera, it's been pushed over. There you go. That was awesome over on the cliffs there, really enjoyed that. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed that. Any questions that you've got, please fire away. But I'll pack away my kit now and have a well-earned cold drink. Anyway, catch you later. Bye for now.